This is
All right,
Walter
so this is-
Whitholt,
okay, so let me
Dutchman extraordinaire. This is my bike, and his dream, he's a simple man. He dreams to have a used bicycle store in Holland where he can repair bikes
Hardly.
and just keep the longevity of bikes going.
You're kidding me.
Oh, I don't think so.
But Tammy, so Tammy has a flat tire on the front, and we pumped it up this morning so she could ride a little bit. We thought we'd fix it. And I don't know about
So-
some of the newfangled ways of.
You want to show me all those tools? What are those?
Yeah, so these are
What on
beautiful
earth?
tools that help you get the tire off the rim. And I'll
Oh,
show you how.
is that from your little kit?
It is from my little kit. I have a great kit for my giant bike. Man, it's
Yeah.
got everything. This thing is beyond my understanding.
Wonderful.
It
All right.
even has.
We probably don't want to get in too many details, do we?
No, but it even has something called. Where's my little thing here? Oh yeah, here. No, it's not a screwdriver.
So have you taken the tube out yet?
Not yet, babe. Here's the little. So I've always been used to. In case you want to check it, you can check it with Venny and Martin or Nell. But we always use little patches.
Patches!
So we take the tube out and we fix it with a patch. But I don't have any patches, but in my little kit with my bike, I have what is called Stan's No Tube Tire Sealant. And this is supposed to do
Because you have a
remarkable
high-end,
stuff.
you have a high-end giant bike.
High-end, fantastic bike, which I was able to pick up some years ago.
Yeah.
So anyway, I'm going to take this off, and the first
Because
thing
you
you
wrecked
do,
your Dutch bike.
I put a little WD-40 on the hub here.
Yeah.
So I could open this up because it hadn't been opened in a long time, and then I undid this so you could take the tire off, right?
Yeah.
So once you have the tire off, you can actually use these beautiful little blue things. First of all, you let the air out of the tire, which I did, and you just can use anything, the back of a plug, or whatever you call those things. Then, watch this, man. It is so fantastic because then you take this end and use it as a little scoop. Have you used these, Tammy?
I think you probably know the answer to that.
And then you put this around there, right? So the trick is you need to go a little bit further than, so that you can.
Oh, you're
actually
doing, there's quite a few, huh?
You get 3 of them. So by doing it this way,
No wonder you wanted to be filmed. You're cutting edge technology here. You want to make sure people can see
you
it.
get to see it like that, okay? But you need to get a certain amount of distance so that you can actually.
Honey, it's okay.
I know,
It's
it's kind
okay.
of frightening. Okay, so now you keep going like this a little bit, and then you see how it goes. And then once you have it out here, now you can just pull it out the rest
Yeah,
of the
this
way.
is awesome. So we never have to go and pay $40 or $20 or whatever to get a bike tire fixed again. We just use our glue.
Well, we hope that glue works like it says, because it's supposed to work. Awesome! As my brother Venny would say, awesome. He loves that word.
Yeah.
He loves that word. 'Cause he's,
Well, I mean, you know, this
Okay,
is
look.
life on the
Okay,
road.
so look.
We have a really good bicycle here, which had a little
So
kind of
Tammy's
crazy
bike.
stuff going on back here.
Probably
But this is my specialized bike with Shimano gears and brakes, except I don't have a front brake. It's all busted up. But
So you want to get this.
I had
this-
a very bad accident one time because I used my front brake instead of my rear brake. So,
So anyway, look, Tim, you
maybe
got
it's
to
a
take
blessing
this.
in disguise.
Here's the valve, right? That has to come out first on the inner tube.
Stick
and
the
then-
valve out.
Once you go like that, then you can pull the rest of the tire, although there's still a little bit more air in there. That's why it's giving me a little problem, but actually it's going to come right out now. Maybe it's been kind of glued in here. Yes. And now what you do is you pump up this baby.
I'm really glad you're having me document this because I'm learning a lot.
So now, guys, we pump this up, and we should get a little bucket. One of your new buckets with water, is that possible? Because
Yeah.
we want to find
So what
out
do you
where-
want me to do? Film or go get a bucket?
No, I'll go get the bucket. You tell me. Okay, so
No,
we're
I'll
gonna
go
pump.
get the bucket, but
we're gonna
where are they?
I don't know.
I'll go get it.
Okay, so we put a little air in that tire, and then you might be able to find it without water,
Well, there's a lot of water around here, that's for sure.
but it's easier with water because then you'll see bubbles. Okay, so I'm gonna go get a bucket. For a bucket, this was in the storage underneath, and it's an old pan set that we bought when Jamie was about, I don't
It's
know,
okay, Oz.
4, and we went camping in Japan. And so this was a great little set. And so I bring it out to you just to show you how the Japanese are very clever. So we even have a little rice pan in here. A bunch of little plates. Come on. You gotta admit, this is pretty cool. These,
Oh my gosh! I didn't know that was in there.
a little tea kettle. Yeah, you got it. All right, little tea kettle with its very own place to put the tea.
Yeah.
Leaves. Yep. Because you gotta have a kettle here. Yeah.
That's awesome.
And then you've got a nice little handle. You use this over a fire. Yeah. And then you can put this, and you don't burn your hands, but you can remove this. It's simply a nice little handle. To show you, okay?
That's fantastic.
Okay.
And
You don't
where
want to burn
is
your
the rice cooker?
Well, sorry, the rice cooker is just part of this being made in here. But isn't that a cool little bugger?
It is.
So you can use this over a fire out on the logs. I'm going to put a little water in here.
I love that, actually. I love it. I love it. Loose tea leaves, nothing like cowboy tea and coffee. It's kind of funny white, but man, I actually, we carry it with us everywhere it goes, and I think this is the first time we're opening it because we're fixing a bicycle.
Okay, ready?
Yes.
Okay, so we've got a little water in the pan.
All
We've
right.
blown air into this. We
Now
could
we're
blow-
gonna find.
So let's start around the
hole.
valve. Oh,
Look at that
look
silly-
at this, look at this.
Oh, you found it right away.
Okay,
Let's see.
you see those little bubbles?
Let's see.
That means that there's air coming out in that very spot. Right there.
You're a genius.
Okay. And there you see it. It's still there. So we want to just make a little mark with our thumb right here.
Are you sure you got it?
Yeah. Well, it
There
even
it
looks
is.
like it was even. It looks like it was even repaired at one point.
Let me see.
Yeah, because this is like glue.
Losers.
Well, there's no patch put on it, as
Yeah.
far as I can see. So,
Alright,
but I don't have a patch either, but I
No
have.
patches. We don't need no stinking patches. We got glue.
So this stuff says can be used on tubeless, tubular, and standard tires, as well as inside tubes with removable valve cores. These are not. I don't think this is removable valve core in here. So I'm thinking that we might want to just put it on the outside and see if that will occupy the hole. If you know what I mean. That's even looks sealed. This paper. It's never been used. Dang. Dang.
New word you picked up in the South. This new Southern swear word. Dang. Dang.
Oh yeah. Look at that, nice, huh?
I think you're supposed to pour it inside, but I don't want you to.
No, I don't want to either. I'm gonna just put it on the outside. This little cap.
Oh, it's honey.
Oh, there's reactions. Okay, now, ready to go? We don't really know where the
We
hole
don't
is.
really know what we're doing.
No, but
The
let me
hole is over
let me
here.
just figure out one more time to see exactly what's
We know what we're doing as far as the diagnostics,
going on. It's right here.
but not toward the repair. Hey, buddy. He's my handsome dog.
Is he good observer. Man, he did such a good job this morning running along our riding route.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, glory to God.
Glory to God. Glory to God. Okay. Might be a good time to wear one of them gloves that we got for the COVID-19. Yeah, just hold it.
Are you talking to me or the dog?
Yeah, I'm saying just hold it because it's so runny, it'll run off. Oh, you or the dog. I get it. Okay. I think I'm going to take the dog down by the lake, okay?
All right,
While
so
this dries. And before we come back to see if it actually worked. Okay? Big surprise. The tire sealant, which I believe is supposed to somehow be put into the whole tube, did not work too well on the outside. So
because on the inside it would be
now my husband
air would blow it out of the hole. But
there you go.
I don't see that happening.
So my husband has brought the essentials. He's brought hydrogen peroxide.
I don't have any alcohol, so I thought I better try this.
Yeah, well don't look for bubbles, cause. And he's also brought toothpaste, which in his thinking is the answer to everything. Like, well, let's just put toothpaste on it. It's kind of like a big fat Greek wedding in Windex. Oh, you got a zit? Put toothpaste. Oh, what's that? Mole? Put toothpaste. Toe fungus? Let's put some toothpaste. It's like, if toothpaste can't solve it, nothing can. So now I'm pretty sure we are flying by the seat of our pants right now.
No, usually you want to roughen the rubber.
Usually you want to make it a bit abrasive before you apply the patch which has been found. Can you show us the patch?
Yes, actually on the bicycle behind under the seat, I found super patch pre-glued.
Super patch!
Now
What on earth? Well, if nothing else works, we still at least have a beautiful view.
You can just spit around there and see what happens. I'll put your peroxide around there. Hold on a second. That's a whole lot more interesting than a guy fixing that slide machine. Honey, why do you keep losing it? Why don't you mark where it is? Put your ear to it.
All right, we kind of need to expedite this because I'm kind of done. All right, let's get that puppy. Let's get going.
See, it's got a little.
Yeah, it's got a bunch of little patches.
It's just sandpaper.
Oh, here we go again. It's got a bunch of little patches, I think. Little self-adhesive patches. I like it. See, we got a lot of little self-adhesive patches. Someone. Can I help you?
I think that's it.
It's the patch.
It's right.
Yeah, you don't have just one anyways. That's awesome. We found the hole. We found the patch. We have the bike. And yeah, it's awesome.
So now to put the tire back, you've got to take all the air out. Yeah. So you can take something like this, or you can take the
or a rock or whatever you have, and just take all the air out.
and the easiest way to take the air out is to make it fold, so it's like taking the pressure out with the balloon.
Wonderful.
First,
Yeah.
because once you get the valve in, then the rest of the tire goes all right.
We'll get a little close up. So we got the valve in.
Valve is in the hole, and now you
Let me
just
see. Let me see. All right, valve's in the hole. Here's the tube.
So here you go.
Now
You
we gotta tuck the tube in. You don't want any of your blue tools?
Not yet, but we will need them.
When you tuck the rims back in.
I'll show you why, yeah, because
Well, I think I figured that part out.
there's a lot of pressure in those. But this gets it in here. You don't want to use screwdrivers or anything like that to do this.
No, you don't want the puncture.
You got to be really careful with putting holes in your tire when you start using other tools than plastic. Okay, so that's done. And now you just start.
Oh, you do that beforehand? Before you pump it up, huh? Oh.
Yeah, because otherwise the pump air never allow you to do it. So you see, it's going by itself, all right.
Yeah.
But then, because there's steel wire in this edge of the tire, it gets very tight, and that's when you need.
Yeah.
Oh, you can see.
You're like my hero.
Come on, baby.
Come on. Hi, buddy. Here's my boy. Here's my boy. So handsome. Sit. Sit. Good boy. Good boy. I'll get you a treat inside. It's that wheel.
All right, so we're gonna pump up this tire. We are hoping.
Good job.
Well, let's see. We'll see if by tonight, tomorrow.
No, I'm believing for the best.
Yeah.
Believing for the best.
Me too.
Thank goodness for sunshine.
Yeah, beautiful.
I've got
Yeah,
sunshine
we should take the plastic off your seat.
on a cloudy day.
Oh dear, that's my wife. That's my wife. All right. Nice little. Let's see what this is.
Here, but it's flooded down there, and we were down by the lake, and we're in this huge rig, which has already become famous here at the campground. So they were happy for us to move to higher ground on a nice weather. Yeah, so now my husband has gotten my bike fixed, and I can enter the next triathlon that's coming up
And
here.
Terry loosened this so it's just
And,
nice and floating around. And we are going.
The Iron Woman competition.
I've already done that.
Yeah, yeah.
And
You're
I've done
a
that.
magician. You're amazing. After all that, we've come outside to ride my bike, and unfortunately, as you can see here, it is flat. So, my hero, Walter Whitholt, is now all the technique we showed you before still works, but apparently there's something more wrong with the bike. So now this is pretty special, because what we have here is we have a new tube for his high-end giant
Here, let's take a picture of this so that we know what we need to
Kinda.
get. Where's 43C?
So what's wrong?
So it's just same 700, but it's a little bit thinner maybe, or thicker. Not sure.
Are you sure? Okay. Anyway, so my sweet husband is gonna start again, but this one is not gonna be a repair. He's just gonna put a new tube in my tire. And the new tube, I imagine, is worth more than the one that's in there right now, because his is a very fancy bike. I'll show you that very fancy bike. So I'll go over there. My husband's fancy bike. It's a giant, and it has nice steering wheels, very light and sleek. Has a light up here, and my dog's inside going nuts because he's afraid he's gonna miss out on something. Here is the very lightweight carbonite frame giant.